Welcome back to our another episode of Monday Devotion in 5 minutes. John chapter 8 tells us a story about a woman who was caught in the act of committing adultery. I don't know what it means by caught in the act, but your imagination is as good as mine. But I suppose the religious leaders was actually using her to trap Jesus, and when they caught her in the act, they dragged her to the city square where the crowd was. During that time, it was the busiest time of the year, where everybody from every region in four corners of the world that will come back to Jerusalem to celebrate the Feast of Tabernacle, and that was the busiest time of the year. And she was caught and was dragged to the street, to the city square, where it was crowded, and then they threw her at the feet of Jesus. Now, at that time, Jesus was there. He was teaching to a group of people. He was rudely interrupted when they threw this woman at her, and then they called out to Jesus and said, "Moses said, the law of Moses warned us to stone this woman to death because she committed adultery. What say you, Jesus?" And Jesus said nothing. He stooped down, he started writing on the floor. I don't know what he wrote. Perhaps in my imagination, this is what he may have written. All right, this is my imagination. He will draw an arrow to the man on his right. He says, "Last night, who were you with?" He draw an arrow to the person in front of him. "Last week, you were with this person who wasn't your spouse." He pointed to the person on the left. He said, "You sure the money in your purse is yours?" As he wrote all this, and he stood up again, he said to them, "If anyone of you does not sin, you may cast the first stone." And he stood down again. One by one, these people were convicted by what Jesus wrote, and then they moved away and dropped the stone and disappeared into the crowd. And Jesus then turned to the woman, "Where are your accuser? Do they not condemn you anymore?" She said, "No." And Jesus said to her, "Neither will I condemn you. Go and sin no more." And then Jesus spoke again to the people. Now remember, he was teaching to a group of people during the festival of tabernacles, and he was rudely interrupted. And then when this situation was over, the woman went away, and the Pharisees, the religious teachers who caught her, disappeared in the crowd. Then he turned to his students again, those who were listening to him, and he said to them, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." I don't care what you did in your past. I don't care the sin that you have committed. Neither do Jesus care about those. What Jesus cares is that you don't live in darkness. Jesus is calling you by your name, not by your pain, not by what you have done in the past. He is calling you. And so quit shaming yourself. Don't let the world dictate who you are supposed to be. Jesus said, "I am the light of the world." If you have Jesus as your light, you know what? You don't have to live in darkness anymore. Jesus did not condone what she did. At the same time, he did not condemn. He said to the woman, "Sin no more." That means he doesn't condone the act. Neither did he condemn. Jesus don't condone, he don't condemn. Don't condone your own sin, but at the same time, don't condemn yourself. If we confess our sins, he is faithful and he is just to forgive us of our sins and purify us from all unrighteousness. You know what? When we confess our sin, we are no longer ashamed of ourselves, because ultimately the opinion of God matters more than what others opine you to be. He did not condemn you. He did not condone what you did, but he will comfort you and he will correct you. Just as he told the woman, go and sin no more, as he protected the woman from the hostile crowd. Whatever that you are going through this week and in the coming days, never condemn yourself. God is calling you by your name right now, and he's telling you, "I am going to be your light. Stay out of darkness. Don't go back there. I have brought you out of darkness into my marvelous light." Jesus said, "I am the light of the world." Hey, May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord keep his face, make his face to shine upon you. Shine, 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 light, shine. Yeah. Be upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. May you have a good week ahead. God bless you.